will be playing Watford FC away from home at Vicarage Road on a Saturday at an early 12:30 AM kickoff. And without further ado, let's get straight into this match preview. It's going to be a big one. And guys, as you all know, it's been a whopping 14 years since we have played Watford, and this match preview and this match reaction coming this Saturday is going to be absolutely massive for the channel. And for some weird reason, I believe this Saturday's kickoff is earlier than a 3 o'clock kickoff purely because of police issues. I've heard that that's the reason, even though no fans are let into the stadium. I just thought I'd add that into the video. Now guys, as you can see on the screen right now, I've got some GFX explaining a few facts and information you Luton fans should know going into this game against Watford. So let's get straight into it. So guys, to start with, their nickname is the Hornets. The reason behind that is because between the years 1959 and 1960, they decided to change their colours of their club and shirts to a gold and black colour scheme, or yellow if you wanted to say that, and that was the reason why they changed it to the Hornets. I'm not sure why that was. I guess it's because it's the colour of the animal, the hornet, so I believe that's why they are called the Hornets. Next, their stadium is Vicarage Road, and their total capacity is 21,577, so it's double the size of Kenilworth Road. So it's a very big stadium. I've never actually been there, and I was planning to go there this season if COVID did not happen, so thank you for that, coronavirus. But I will be going to the home game in April time. I believe it is on May time next year, so stay tuned for that. Their gaffer or manager is Vladimir Ivic, and obviously they did sack their previous manager before they got relegated from the Prem last season. They brought this guy in at the start of the Championship season. So far he's got them a 0-0 draw and I believe a win on the opening game, so he's done quite well for him so far. He's not very well known, and if you want to know a bit more about him, he's 43 years old, he's 6'3", he used to play football himself, he was an attacking midfielder, and he's been at previous teams such as PAOK, Maccabi Tel Aviv as well, so he hasn't had that much experience as an overall manager, but Watford is his, I guess, first big job. Moving on, their captain is Troy Deeney. Obviously everyone knows Troy Deeney. I'm not too big a fan of him. He's probably one of my most hated players. Everyone remembers him from the famous goal they scored against Leicester in the playoff game to get them into the Premier League to start with. And yeah, he's their captain. He's a big striker. If you did not know who he is, he gets quite a few goals, and he's not a bad player, but he's 32 years of age now and he's getting on a bit. The danger man is João Pedro. That's who I've put down. He's a very young prospect who's quite young, and he's a Brazilian talent. And if you want to know some information about him, he's literally a year above me. He's 18 years old, he's 6'2", plays as striker, he's their number 10, and the team he did play for before Watford, and the team they signed him from, was Fluminense, I think that's how you say it. And he didn't get too many goals there. In 25 games, he got 4 goals. But I've put down him just because I think he's a bit of a tricky player, and he's probably one of their star men at the moment. Obviously, I've got other players like Sarr, like Andre Gray, who's a former Luton player, and I've actually met him when I was a mascot for Luton back in the day. Obviously, you could count Troy Deeney, but recently, I don't think Sarr, Deeney, or Andre Gray have been playing purely for the fact that they're all linked to leave the club. Sarr's linked to go to Liverpool, Deeney and Andre Gray are both linked to go to West Bromwich Albion in the Premier League. So they've been playing a lot of youth prospects, but for me, I would definitely go with João Pedro as their star man. Their last result was a 3-1 loss to Newport County in a Carabao Cup, the same day where Luton lost to Man United 3-0. But the fact that they lost to a League 2 side is a bit worrying, but I think they were playing a completely rotated 11, so it's kind of understandable. But forgetting that, my prediction overall will be a 1-0 win for Luton. I think this because after 14 years we've been waiting for this game. So Sonny Bradley, the captain, has got to lead this team into this game, as well as Nathan Jones, the manager, and I think it's going to end as a 1-0 scrappy win. I feel like it's going to be a bit of an aggressive game, a lot of yellow cards, maybe even a red card or 2, and I feel like it's going to be a late winner from Luton. And my man that I think is going to score the goal for Luton will be James Collins, and then he'll shish all the Watford fans who will be spectating and watching from home. But that's my prediction. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this game, guys. And I wanted to do this match preview just to talk a bit about this massive fixture. I'm sorry if it's a short video, but I want to get this preview out, and hopefully you guys are more, I guess, aware of how big this fixture is, and you know a bit more about the players that we're going to face. And a little bit I want to add on as well is Watford have obviously lost a few players. Decore would be one of them to Everton, and obviously they still have Ben Foster on goal, who's a very good goalkeeper, got to admit. He was very good last season for him. So their team is a bit weakened, so hopefully that sort of weakened side can benefit Luton at the end of the day. So thank you for watching this video. Hope you have enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace.